Yo, what is good, wrestling fam? Welcome back here to the Wrestling Heat, where I deliver that sweet and delicious wrestling news straight to you. And I got some rumors and some speculations on Stephanie McMahon and her departure with WWE, and some news about Cody Rhodes and a little bit more. So if you want to stay tuned and find out about this wrestling news, stay tuned right after this too. Sweet! And alright, wrestling fam, the very first piece of wrestling news that I have for you, it looks like our own Liv Morgan is going to be in a new film called The Kill Room, and I gotta say, for Liv Morgan, I'm pretty happy for her. You know, she's been grinding her ass off in the ring, and it's good to see that she's got herself a little film. I'm not sure how big of a role she's going to have, but it's called The Kill Room, and can't wait to see what she's got to offer to the big screen. If y'all excited for Liv Morgan, let me know in the comments down below. And alright, wrestling fam, next up in the wrestling news today is about the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and his injury that he sustained before Hell in the Cell. We all seen his purple chest. Pretty much his whole pectoral muscle has come off the bone, and the reason why they let him wrestle is because there was he couldn't injure it any more than he already did, since it was already ripped off the bone. But I gotta say, Cody, man, look after your health. You got a little baby daughter, you know, you got a beautiful wife, and you got, you know, your fans behind you, and you don't have to, you know, push your body like that to, you know, to please us. But as of right now, I gotta say, Cody Rhodes, hands down, is the biggest baby face in WWE right now, and unfortunately, we're gonna be missing him for 4 to 6 months, possibly returning for the Royal Rumble to possibly win it all and go against the big dog, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that is going to happen, him winning the Royal Rumble, and will he be back in time for that pay-per-view? Let me know in the comments down below. And alright, wrestling fam, next up in the wrestling news is about John Cena. He will be returning June 27th to Monday Night Raw. 20 years of John Cena in the WWE, even though he's been taking a little bit of time off, you know, to do these movies and TV shows and stuff like that. The man's a busy man, but it's going to be good seeing him coming back on Monday Night Raw. More than likely, it's going to be to start up a feud with Austin Theory. Unfortunately, you know, they had a little back and forth over on Twitter, and I do believe we're going to be getting a match between Austin Theory and John Cena. I don't know which pay-per-view it's going to be at, but that's what I think is going to happen. That's the reason why I think he's coming back to Monday Night Raw, to do a little feud with Austin Theory. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Let me know in the comments down below. And alright, wrestling fam, next up for some wrestling news is about the AEW side of things, and a little bit of an update on the whole MJF and AEW and Tony Khan whole situation. It looks like he has been pulled from all promotional material with AEW Dynamite, and it looks like some television executives are actually mad at Tony Khan and AEW with some of the stuff that MJF said on television, and it looks like things aren't really on the up with this whole situation, because it looks like, by the way things are going, it looks like we could be actually seeing the exit of MJF. But, you know, this could be a work, this could be a shoot. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see how this is all going to play out. Is this, you know, the actual, you know, producers of AEW Dynamite saying, hey, you know, we can't have him around anymore? Or is this all, you know, storyline add up to, you know, whatever AEW is going to be doing with MJF? Or is he actually getting the boot? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. The pot thickens, as they say. And let me know what y'all think down below is going on with AEW, Tony Khan, and MJF. Next up in some wrestling news that I got for you tonight has to deal with a little bit of a back and forth on Twitter, little beef that Trish Stratus had with Becky Lynch after Becky Lynch's loss at Hell in the Cell. Trish Stratus came on, as you can see right there, pretty much saying that she could beat Becky Lynch, and I think WWE could be planting, little seeds with Becky Lynch possibly in a match with Trish Stratus. It was already a couple months ago when they had a show out in Canada and Trish Stratus showed up. Ended up slapping Becky Lynch, having a little tussle, and I think we could possibly be working up to a match between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. When would it happen? I don't know. Maybe SummerSlam, maybe WrestleMania. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but would y'all like to see Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch? Let me know down below. I am very curious to hear y'all's. Now we are moving on to some rumors and speculations about Stephanie McMahon and her departure from WWE. As we heard weeks ago that she was taking time off to go spend it with her family, her daughters, Paula Beck, aka Triple H, the cerebral assassin, from the whole scary thing that happened with him and his heart issue. And I can see why she wants to take some time off, but there is a lot of rumor out there right now saying that Stephanie McMahon wasn't doing good on her job. There was even some rumors and some speculations that there was some stories put out there from WWE higher-ups about how Stephanie McMahon wasn't doing her job and yada yada yada. I just heard that they just hired a new female to, I don't know if it's to take her position, but they just hired a new female to, take over Stephanie McMahon's position for the time being. I don't know if Stephanie McMahon is completely done with the company, or if this is just blown out of proportion. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta say, I think Stephanie McMahon will be back. It's just a matter of time. But if this is, all true about the speculations of people putting stories about how she wasn't doing good on her job and just a whole bunch of stuff, only thing that we could do is just sit, wait, and see what's going to happen. And if y'all have any suggestions or any other news covering this whole bit with Stephanie McMahon, please point it my way, because I would love to see what is going on. But like I said, what do y'all think is going on with Stephanie McMahon? Do y'all think all the stuff that is being said about her being booted out of WWE and she wasn't doing good with her job? Let me know what y'all think down below. And alright, it does not look good for the NXT. I got it on the screen for you right here. You know what I heard today? I don't have all the details, but with NXT 2.0, they got a new deal where you got 6 months to get better in this shitty program here. Who in the world could possibly get better in 6 months working no shows and just doing horrible stuff on television? I don't know who wrote this, but I agree with them 100%. NXT 2.0 has been pretty shitty in my book, sprinkled in with a couple good matches. But yeah, I feel bad for the NXT talent. They got 6 months. If they are used and put on television, they gotta wear, a male. He's gotta wear a thong and a brawl, and he's gotta get himself over in 2 minutes. I know that is a bad comparison of what they would have to do, but NXT 2.0, it has not been as good as NXT Black and Gold, baby, represent. But
What do y'all think about that? WWE, NXT only giving their talent 6 months to get theirself over, and if they don't, pretty much they are going to be getting the boot and saying bye-bye. And also I've been hearing that there will be more releases coming soon from NXT 2.0, and that is all that I got for you for the news tonight. And alright, wrestling. Thank you very much for your time. I got 150 and thank you for putting up with my spotty wrestling news here on the channel. I'm trying to do better, ladies and gentlemen, but my life is getting more and more hectic as the days, months, and years go on. But thank you very much. I love y'all so very much. Keep yourself safe. Keep your family safe. Mr. Suds, I miss you very much, my dude. R.I.P. and forever and always, ladies and gentlemen, you must forever and always remember to keep it just a little bit too sweet, baby. And I will catch y'all in a couple of days. Peace.